and welcome to Thfc Till I Die. I'm a Tottenham past, present, and after today, a very exciting future with our very first game thoughts of the new season. Myself and the Godfather himself, Mr. Philip Brady. Philip, how are you today?
I'm absolutely buzzing. I couldn't be more excited unless we'd actually got a win. I think that was such a good performance, especially in the second half. I thought we were really good.
Is there a bit of disappointment that we didn't get the win?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
did
yeah, absolutely.
yeah. But after the week we've had with Harry Kane leaving and everything, Philip, it's great to see Spurs back and Spurs going well. Well, look, let's start with it, Philip, very quickly. What's your thoughts on Ange's first game in charge?
Yeah, I think we started like we meant to continue. We got on the ball. We dominated possession. I'd like to see the stats at the end of the match, but I'd say we must have had 75% possession in that game. In the second half, Brentford barely got a kick. Really, let's face it, they didn't. They defended very well, and they needed to. And the one fault from Spurs, probably we just weren't cutting edge enough up front. We just weren't able to create the chances that our lead-up play deserved. I mean, Basuma was excellent. Sarr was very good when he came on. Udogie looks like a revelation at left back.
Yeah.
But what I liked most, Dermot, was the fact that we're the comfort. We look so comfortable on the ball, and when we lose it, we go straight out to get it back.
Yeah.
The press is brilliant. Like this is chalk and cheese compared to what we saw last season. Absolute chalk and cheese. After one match in, I know it's too early to make really, really rash predictions and everything. But I think, people that have been writing off Tottenham this season had better eat their words, because they will be eating their words.
Yeah. There's a lot of fans going to say the likes of Skippy, or a lot of people pointing out the negatives, but you got to look at the positives, Philip. There was a lot of positives out there today.
A lot of positives.
I thought Basuma, Maddison, Van der Ven had a great debut. I thought he was brilliant.
He was very unlucky with the goal. Very unlucky with the goal.
He was. And do you think now Ange can look at that back and think, do you know what? There's a platform being led today, I feel. Foundations have been led. We can build on that today now. I know we've got Man United next Saturday, Philip, but what can he do now within the next week, do you think, to get us firing on all cylinders? Do we need a striker in, do you think, before the Man United game, or even before the end of the window? And do we need the centre back in?
Yes, we do need a centre back. I think we do need another centre back. We need a striker. Like I know people are him and hawing a bit about this Orban fella from Ghent. I'd get him in a heartbeat. He's not going to cost a lot of money. Get him in. You want someone that could just. Richarlison, game of two halves for him. He played pretty poorly in the first half. He was better in the second half, but it's not that natural goal scorer that we need. We just need, that was the missing link maybe there today.
Yeah,
and plus the fact Brentford got in a few great blocks, things that they were so, but they had to. They were defending for their lives in that second half.
Yeah,
So
where do you think we need to strengthen first, Philip? Centre back or forward? Where do you think we need to put this Kane money? Because we can get both. So do we go for Tapsoba and then go for Giff Orban? Do you think that's what we need to go looking at towards forward and centre back?
That would be good. Now, in what order we need them, I don't really know. I think maybe possibly the centre back, because I think we're strong enough going forward. We just didn't make the chances. Didn't take the chances today. Yeah. Centre back and a forward in now, and I think that will be probably one of the best transfer windows of any club this season.
Yeah, I think so. Well, look, Philip, we are going to go on to your favourite subject. It's something new this week: Ref Watch and VAR Watch. Look, for me, I thought the referee is very inconsistent today, Philip, with all these yellow cards and all, giving Tottenham everything, Brentford everything, Tottenham nothing. I thought the penalty was soft. What's your thoughts on the ref today, Philip, and VAR? VAR, to me, hasn't changed. No. So what's your thoughts on that?
Did we have a referee today?
Yeah, I think we did.
Well, I think they should be looking out for someone's impersonating a referee. Yeah. That guy today was. I thought he was so inconsistent. I'll give an example. Oliver Skipp got booked for a mere tug of one of the Brentford shirts in the first half. One of the Brentford boys on Udogie in the second half, and he ripped the shirt off him. Didn't even get booked for it. I don't mind referees giving yellow cards out as long as they're consistent. But this guy was so inconsistent. He booked Spurs for the first foul in most occasions. Let Brentford do it continually, and did I think only but one of their players.
Yeah.
So that was a joke. Now VAR, the penalty was soft. Okay, in the eyes of the laws of the game, it probably was a penalty, but it was extremely soft. It really was, and the fact that the referee went, when a referee goes to a monitor, he's always going to give it.
Yeah.
Really, So I knew. Well, then the second goal, that was very unfortunate. The goalie had that shot covered, and it just Van de Ven got his foot to it and diverted the direction, and that was unfortunate.
Yeah. What got me, Philip, was the length of time from the tackle being done by Son to the penalty being given.
The ball didn't go to play in the meantime. The ball didn't go to play in the meantime. That's why. Yeah.
But look, it is a good point, Philip, for me away from home. Look, for me, man of the match. Look, Basuma got man of the match on the Sky. You gave it to him on the watch along. I feel Maddison deserved it because I thought his 2 assists today, brilliant debut. Van de Ven, another brilliant debut. Basuma, like a new signing. Destiny again making his debut good. The goalkeeper Vicario, a sort of solid debut. So what was your reason for giving it to Basuma? Why not give it to Maddison with the 2 assists? Look, for me, he deserved to be man of the match. That's my man of the match. But you picked Basuma. What was your thoughts behind that?
Basuma he had more touches than anybody else. He was dominating that midfield. He was literally the orchestra leader in that pitch today. Yeah. Maddison was very good in the first half and faded a little bit in the second. Like Maddison's the free kick for Romero's goal, but that was that's what we want to see. Brilliant. And the little move in for Emerson's goal was good as well. But I think Basuma was on the ball so much more than Maddison in the second half, and he's the player that we bought 2 seasons ago.
Yeah,
we didn't see it last season. We're now seeing it, and I think once we get Bentancur back in that midfield, like I thought that midfield today was superb.
Yeah,
it dominated the game from start to finish almost, and such a relief to see that, because last season our midfield was getting overrun nearly all the time. But we never ever let Brentford get for about 10 minutes. Maybe Brentford got a foothold when they got the 2 goals, but we never panicked. We just kept playing our game, and for the first game in, I don't think any of us really could have thought that the players would have bought into the Ange ball way of playing as quickly as they've done. It's really, really amazing. It just shows you how frustrated they were the way we've been playing the last couple of seasons.
Yeah. Well, Philip, look, we're going to end off the game thoughts there. That's our game thoughts. For me, the final thoughts of the whole game, it's a good point away from home. I thought we deserved, slightly disappointed we didn't get the win, but it's a good point away from home, Philip. It's a good start. Look, I'm very excited by Ange Ball, and I'm very excited and can't wait for the Man United game now. We've got the post-match show tomorrow at 4, Philip. We've got the Premier League review at 10 tomorrow night, and then we're building up to the Premier League game with Manchester United at home. Philip, final thoughts on Ange? Out of 10, what would you give his first game in charge?
I'll give it an 8. I'd say what I like too. Christian Romero nearly argued not to be brought off, even though he had concussion. That's what I like. Fighting spirit. And these guys know that they're onto a good thing here, and they want to play every minute they can. So fair dues. And well done, Spurs, today.
Yeah. Also at the start, Philip, the players going over to the fans before the start of the game.
Yeah, that's a new thing. And I thought that was a great idea. That's an old Celtic routine, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And that gets the away fans going. That gets the fans behind them.
It does.
And it will do. But listen, Philip, thank you. Thank you for all your help today with the watch-alongs and this game thoughts, because me and Philip are back tomorrow at 4 with Newsbeat. Well, no, it'll be the post-match show. And then, of course, 10 o'clock, myself, Philip, and Mir will be on with the Premier League review. But thank you all for watching. God bless you. Come on, you Spurs. And really, Philip, we're back. We're happy.
We're back.
We got our Spurs back. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.